Hello, everyone. Hope you're doing great. I just wanted to share with you a very, very, very good news. I think this is the best news of the week for me. So, my mother is actually joining Clevaconsulting as a mentor for the, you know, consultant consultants and freelancers who want to work in the computer science industry. And I am really happy that she comes and joins forces for so many reasons. First, because it's family, it's my mother, and she's been so helpful with me building my business and the way I should handle my clients, articulate my offer. She's been really helpful, and my mother is not anybody. Just for you to know who she is and what her background is. She came to France when she was 19 years old. So she's from Senegal, and she left her family, her country, to come to French prep school that we called Maths Sup Maths B. And after that, she did French Polytechnique, because at that time, Polytechnique school was not open to women. And she had me, and she started her career, and she worked for 27 years, 17 years, 27 years in a tech company called CSC. They changed their name a few months ago, so I can't remember the new name of this American company. And yeah, she was the head of new projects there. So she had clients, many customers. Her specialty was the fashion industry. So she's the one who created the caching system for clients like Yves Saint Laurent, Princesse Tam Tam, Complice. I can't even tell you how many clients in that fashion industry she had. And so the idea of her joining the company was mainly because, sorry, there's a plane in the sky. And so, yeah, the idea came because one of my clients, actually from Clever School, is about to launch her consulting company as an independent, and her business made me think so much about what my mother actually did for so many years. My father is also working in the computer science industry, and they've been working in the same company for a lot of years. So you can imagine what it is when you have two geeks, husband and wives, coming back from work, working together all day, going back from work and talking about their programming and coding issues. So yeah, that's the environment where I grew up. And so when my client taught me about what she wanted to do, I said, you really need to talk to my mom. And I knew that my mom would help her, would be really helpful, because that's what I've seen her doing for my whole life. She has that natural authority. She's an excellent listener. She's an excellent advisor, and she always finds the way to tell you you're wrong, but you know you're wrong, but it's gonna be fine. That's maybe where I got my coaching skills from, to be honest. And because I've always seen her doing that, and she's been a social worker. She built her nonprofit that she's held for almost 15 years. She's really like a community builder, and so yeah, she's joining forces as a mentor. So each of the Clever School members will need expertise from someone who has been in the computer science or wants to build their consulting business. You really need to talk to her. She has so many things that she can share with you in terms of prospection, project management, life and personal and professional life management, and she can also teach you how to cook jollof rice because she's the best cooker on earth. Period. So yeah, I'm really happy. So my sister is part of the project. My mother now. And it's so important for me to have this a business, a family business. You know, family first. Family first. And we're all family, so, you know, and I was really frustrated with Betty Ben because I couldn't include her as much as I wanted to. And now, no, I'm so happy. So yeah, so if you're thinking about becoming a consultant, you should definitely join Clever School, and my mother will help. Call her, Skype her, she will help. For instance, she told me something that was so brilliant and true. So I told her at the beginning of my business, I was wondering if I should target big companies, big players, and work as a freelance for a big consulting groups like the BCG, McKinsey, and so forth, because I was approached by the BCG to work for them, and I was wondering if I should target them or if I should trust my gut and go to coach small businesses, solo entrepreneurs, people just like me. And so she told me something really true. She said, you know, when I started my career 30, 40 years ago, you know, all of my clients were people in a French Paris zone that we call Le Sentier, which is known to be, you know, a high fashion district in Paris where, you know, small businesses, mainly owned by the Jewish community, were having their shops, and their, you know, a good representative of that neighborhood district is a movie called La Vérité Sigement. So all of those people were her clients, and she was designing their, you know, inventory systems. She was, for example, she's the one who created the, you know, the program for René Derry cashier system, their inventory system, their pay system. They're everything. So yeah. And she told me, well, when I was there in the Sentier, those people that you now know who have shops all over the world, like Princesse Tam Tam, Complice, Comptoir des Cotonniers, Quicksilver, all of those people were just like small businesses at the beginning, and you never know where they will lead you. And she told me, and still now, I'm I'm retired, and they're still calling me when they have issues. And that's true. She still works. People are still calling her, even though she shouldn't, because she has health issues, and she shouldn't. But she still works for those people. And so I said, yeah, you never know where those people will bring you and where they will bring themselves. And my job will be to work for the good ones and to select them and to, select the right ones. So, that's the type of things that, people with experience can tell you, and the type of choices that they can help you make. She didn't tell me you should do this or you should do that. She just shared her experience that gave me, a different perspective, and I can't wait for you to talk to her. So yeah, join Clever School now. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Can't wait to have you. Bye bye.